Hey guys, my name is Caitlin and this is my 17 and 18 week pregnancy update. First thing I want to talk about is the results from my last doctor's appointment. My thyroid levels were good. No infections, no anything. Everything is perfectly fine with me and the baby. So I want to go into my breath. I want to go into my symptoms for the last 2 weeks. So I did write them down because, well, my memory kind of sucks. As you know, if you've watched my 16-week update, my memory's been really bad. So I needed to write my symptoms and stuff down as I was having them throughout the week as it was coming to my mind, so I can make sure to update everybody and be like real about what's going on in the moment, or else I'd forget. So my acne is really bad. I'm going to add a clip at the very end of the video of me without any makeup on so you can see how bad the acne actually is. The doctor did say it is hormone induced, but I am trying a lot of different skincare to try and curb some of it because it is very painful to the touch. Okay. Another symptom that I had this last 2 weeks was I started to feel a baby move. I want to say more towards the end of my 16 week, I felt the baby move. It was not light, it was a definite baby movement. This is my 4th pregnancy, so it did feel really different than my previous pregnancies. They did say I have an anterior placenta at my last ultrasound, and they said that might make the baby's movements feel a little different. So it felt more like, instead of feeling the flutters and stuff like you usually felt at the very beginning, or quickening or whatever they call it when you first start feeling movement, I felt the baby like bunch up, or I'd feel the thumping is what I call it. It's like you feel something moving from inside of you and dragging, and you can tell that it's baby limbs, and it's really cool. And my husband can actually feel the baby move now at 18 weeks outside of my stomach, so he can put his hands on my stomach and he can feel the babies kicking and rolling around in there, and it's really neat. Like every night we lay down and he'll spend a couple minutes just with his hand on my belly and just enjoying the little bit of bonding time we have with this pregnancy, because when you have 3 other children, it makes it really hard to kind of take the time to really appreciate the pregnancy because you're so busy doing everything for everybody else. So it's really nice to take a little bit of time at the end of the day for me and him to just bond with the baby, even, just small things. Breathing has become labored. Not labored. I cannot even think of the right word right now. Of course. It's just getting harder for me to take deep breaths. When I'm speaking or or talking to somebody, I have to stop in the middle of whatever I'm saying so I can take a breath. Walking up and down the steps is pretty hard and laborious now. I'm trying to stay as active as I can, but like I said, breathing has become not an issue, but it's very noticeable that I can no longer breathe as easily as I could before. And this is really normal for the 2nd trimester, so I was waiting for it to happen, and now that it has, I'm like, oh, there we go. We're just getting closer. Acid reflux and gas as in burping. I've been burping a lot lately. It's been crazy to have that happen now, but yay. The acid reflux isn't as bad as it was with Axel, but with Axel it didn't get bad, or I didn't even have it until the mid part of my 3rd trimester. So the fact that I'm having it mid of my 2nd, kind of surprising me, truthfully, but it is what it is. We just kind of roll with the punches with this right now. Cravings. No outlandish cravings. I haven't craved anything weird. I don't crave things every single day. I'm not going out of my way to go get things. Every now and then I'll really want something, but it's been a blizzard. It was a Coney hot dog from Sonic, or a double cheeseburger. It's foods, but they're not crazy, not like pickles and ice cream and stuff. It's just normal foods, no crazy cravings as of yet. I don't think I will get any because I never really had crazy cravings with my other children either. And it was always a specific thing with each kid. Like my daughter, I craved chili dogs and I craved chocolate all the time. With my two boys was different. With Junior, it was double cheeseburgers. I could eat them all day long, never get tired of them, loved them with fries. And my son Axel, it was Chinese food. I wanted Chinese food all the time. And even the end of Junior's pregnancy, it was Chinese food. It was a lot of more salty stuff. And with this pregnancy, I've noticed it's kind of a both. I want salty food and I also want sweet food. And I'm really excited because we get to do our anatomy scan Friday in a couple days. And I'm excited to find out what this baby is so I can stop calling it an it. So energy boost. I finally got my energy back. I'm no longer needing a nap at 2 p.m. every single day. I'm no longer feeling like a zombie walking around and just collapsing in my bed at the end of the day. It feels a lot better. Especially this last week, like I want to say the end of my 17th week and the beginning of my 18th week, amazing. I got the energy that I needed. I was able to get the house cleaned. I was able to go play with the kids and do so much stuff that I've wanted to do and just haven't had the energy to do it. So I'm really happy to finally have that energy back. I know by the time I get to the end of the 3rd trimester, I'm going to be pooped again. So I'm really trying to really enjoy this part of this pregnancy. The energy, the baby moving, the feeling better. I'm really trying to enjoy this because another thing that happened, and I'm looking at my symptoms, is my nausea has went away. Like, I did have a little bit of nausea last night and this morning, but I think it's more because I ate a little too much dairy. I don't really do well with a lot of dairy. I don't really do well with a lot of dairy. My stomach ends up hurting and it ends up making me nauseous. It always has. And I think I'm just more prone to that nausea now that I'm pregnant. So, that is something that's been happening, but my nausea for the most part is completely gone. My food aversion is almost completely gone. I still have a lot of issue eating pork, but I don't know if that'll go away or not. And my mood swings are almost gone. I don't get irritated as easy. I'm not sad. I'm not crying. I'm not having a lot of things. It's just basically these last, like especially week 18, my symptoms have lightened up tremendously. The only thing that has gotten like really significantly worse as of right now is like is body soreness, ligament pain. When I get up and stuff, I feel a lot of ligament pain. I know. Anyways, that is pretty much it. Mood swings are good. Everything else is good. So, yeah, that's it for my 17 and 18 week pregnancy update. I will see you guys at the next one. Bye. Hey guys, I just wanted to quickly show you my acne before I started my update. So this is what my face looks like with absolutely no makeup on. So this is what's going on right now. I'm having a lot of, it's really along the jawline. I have a little bit in the cheek, but it's mainly the jaw and chin. And then I have a couple of little here and there's. I do have some, don't know if you could see it, I have a little bit on the forehead. It's pretty bad. And then I have like not quite pimples, but like bumps all along the bottom part of my chin. So that is what I'm currently working with when it comes to my acne.